Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Lessons for Life from Swami Jagatmananji's inspiring bestseller Learn to Live, Volume 1, Chapter 2, Infinite Power Hidden Within You. How to bring up children without destroying their self-confidence is discussed here. In this episode, Bringing Up Children. Sukhom Linsky is a Russian specialist in children's education. He has brought light to the life of thousands of children with his practical study of children's development and education, which involved living with them and observing them closely. I am giving here a summary of some of his words of experience. They are ideas which all those who are interested in children's education would do well to bear in mind. If a child sees no hope of success in his work, his eagerness for knowledge will be stifled, and cold bitterness will grip a child's heart, which no amount of effort whatsoever will be able to thaw out until the spark of eagerness lights up again. And kindling it a second time is an infinitely difficult task. A child loses his faith in his capacity, shuts up like a clam, becomes wary and prickly, and responds with brazen resentment to advice and remonstrations from his teachers. Or worse still, his sense of dignity is undermined, and he reconciles himself to the thought that he has no real ability. My heart is always filled with anger and indignation when I see one of these apathetic, resigned children who is ready to listen patiently to a teacher's exhortation for hours at a stretch and completely indifferent to the words of his classmates when they reproach him for lagging behind or repeating a class. There is nothing more immoral than to kill another person's sense of dignity. Interest in learning is only to be found where there is inspiration born of success. Now Swami Jagatmananji is narrating an incident, his personal experience. I knew a boy who, after passing the SSLC examination in first class, had joined a degree course in a college taking commerce as a subject. I asked him how his studies were progressing. He replied, "Very boring, Swamiji. Other students in my class quickly prepare the balance sheet, but I get thoroughly dejected. I get bored with myself and wonder why I chose this subject at all. I would rather be dead." Thus, he gave vent to his frustration. I tried to instill some courage into his heart. "Don't forget, you were a pupil who passed your examination in first class. You do not know the background, the antecedents, the training of other pupils. Don't lose heart by comparing your present condition with theirs. It is possible to rise from the bottom to the top, climbing one step after another. Take the challenge." He later passed the degree examination in the second class, but he had been unnerved in the beginning by the superior achievements of his fellow students. When should our students be taught the art of facing examinations? Swami Jagatmananji concludes by saying it should be taught right at the beginning. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.